right, live check-in. I'm driving right now, and this seems to be one of the few moments that I have to myself, and so I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability. It is mid-June 2024, and yeah, just a brief overview of my life. I am teaching during the summer. I am parenting full-time, and we are also moving tomorrow. I am doing my best to care for my health. I had a acupuncture appointment yesterday, and I admitted to my practitioner that I lost my hearing in my left ear for 2 weeks. This illness, this diagnosis of lupus, is constantly teaching me to surrender. I got my hearing back a couple of days ago, but I haven't spoken it out loud really to anybody, except my acupuncturist. I'm experiencing myself and witnessing myself in a new way. I sat in ceremony in April, and I had two intentions. One of them was on breaking the pattern of overgiving. The integration of that felt like an ego death turned into dark night of the soul. And I really learned a lot about overgiving and my sense of value being enmeshed with how much I could give others, and the grief of transactional relationships and letting go, and knowing my own inherent value as a human is just being alive, and that's enough. And then my second intention was centered around my work as a mother. And believe it or not, I am super critical on myself. I think because I'm the only one in my lineage showing up to do this type of work. And for at least a year, I've been feeling my child stray from me, meaning disconnected, detached, secondary. And now that I'm on full-time duty, every summer I set an intention of how I want to share our time together, and the last 2 summers the intention has been around returning to our wild nature, and this summer it's centered on belonging. My child had a pretty rich conversation with me about 5th grade, our first night together. I'm holding my phone. I'm going to move it a little closer to me. And as they're coming into middle school, this curiosity of self. Who are my people? Where do I belong? Where do I fit in? Is very present in them. And it's my intention to show them that they just need to be themselves to belong. And that can be authentic and raw and messy and sometimes disorganized and imperfect, or angry, or joyful and loving and patient and kind. And this intention, it's very surprising to me. I am experiencing myself in a new way. I am the mother that I've always prayed for. I am embodying the mother that I've always wanted to be for my child. And I'm doing everything that grandmother showed to me, you know. I get off work and I come home and I shut everything off. And I'm with my child and we go to sleep together and we journal together. I am the mother I've always prayed for. It's interesting learning how to believe in myself again, to tap into my resilience, and to see all these areas where life is asking me to show up, and to actually be showing up, and to actually be making different choices. It's inspiring to believe in myself again. The father of my child submitted documentation to have his child support payments lowered. I have a lot of anger around that. I think the work here is giving myself permission to be angry and to let myself feel bitter or resentful. This person is privileged, and I'm feeling the grief in the difficulty that this person constantly brings into my world, intentionally brings into my world. As I was filling out this paperwork on my lunch break a couple days ago, I was feeling my anger and my sadness, and I found myself praying for him, like genuinely praying for him, that like he can see himself clearly. My prayers were for me to see him beyond his pain, and what's the word that's at the tip of my tongue? To see him him beyond his pain, and may he see me beyond his sense of righteousness. May he see me as a human doing my best. May he recognize me as Penelope's mother. There's also the grief of being treated like a disposable human, and just the effort and the actions that are consistently taken to ensure or solidify that belief system and experience for me. I have 10 days to provide documentation to the state of Oregon that I'm immune compromised. I have submitted my pay stubs, and yeah, I think in general I'm showing up for life. I don't fully know how I'm doing it, to be honest, but I'm doing it. It's so interesting to me how quickly I want to reject praising myself. That's all I've got.